dot cards. I also have Evermore. Beautiful colors. NYX, Titania, Aphrodisiac, Ember Queen. Can't wait to try that one. Cloudscape, Perseus, and Oberon. And Oberon is this, whoopsie daisies. Oberon is this luscious green looking one. Beautiful. And that one is Evermore. Okay. So I'll start with NYX. I know people spray their whole palette. I love to hold it in my hand. It's just a thing I do. I don't know why, but I really love to just hold the paint right in my hand when I'm painting. Oh, NYX is like a chalky black. Gray, black, slate. Looks like stone. Wonderful. I have 2 pots of water. One for darker colors, one for lighter colors. And I actually have 2 extra pots of water to clean my brush in, of just clean water if I really need to. Or if I put a extra dark pigmented paint in, I can kind of switch it out. So these are lovely granulating paints, and I can already see the colors separating in them and changing colors. It's so exciting. Okay, so NYX is a granulating paint. It separates into gray, light blue, and red, and you can already see it in there. It's lovely. My next one is going to be Oberon. I could do these a little bit longer too. Have a nice long swatch. Beautiful, kind of a deep granulating, almost bluey green. And I really love the granulating. It's what gives it that gorgeous texture. Almost makes it feel like something that is on river stones or beach walk, sand. It's already in the paint itself. It's not a technique that you're doing. The paint itself wants to separate into these beautiful mottled colors. I think of things like, like river stones or the moon, beautiful evocative colors that you can't get with just one. I'm going to bring NYX out a little bit to make him longer. There's so much gorgeousness happening here. And this is just ordinary watercolor paper. I think it's on the cheap side. It's already buckling up a little bit, but that's okay. I just want to give these a try and see how they do. And I definitely don't want to use my most expensive paper for that. So I'm cleaning my brush. I'm going to the end and I'm pulling it out with water and then letting it drift on down however it wants to go. So I'm letting it pool a little bit and dragging that color out with the clean water. I could do it again, clean-ish water, not exactly clean, but I could do it again with another round of even lighter water, less pigmented with paint, and see how it stretches. But you can see it's already dragging into the watery area and leaving that beautiful texture. Okay, so NYX, Oberon. What is our next one? Perseus. Perseus is a granulating dark blue. Lovely. It looks like the night sky. Just gorgeous. I don't know what it is about holding the palettes, but I do this all the time. Just when I'm painting, I like to hold it and really get the paintbrush down in there. Oh, this is lovely. I mean, it just looks like a night sky. Okay, I'm going to use my cleanish paint and pull the rest of it down. So we have this nice drag of color so we can really see how it behaves when you let it spread out a little bit, which is the beauty of watercolors, is letting them move in the water, which is why you do it. You give them a suggestion. You paint with them. You don't tell them what to do. They're like cats. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I know there's a shine, but when they dry, they'll be lovely. Looks like an ocean. Looks like a sky. Just fantastic. I'm going to put one little more touch of blue right in here. And I'm going to move the nicks around so I get some more of that gorgeous granulation. Cloudscape is our next one. I'm loving these names. This is Evermore, and the Into the Woods palette has fantastic names. Okay, I made my Perseus kind of big because I was so in love with it. So now Cloudscape's going to be a little bit narrower. We'll make him really long. Nice granulating kind of gray blue. Looks like a stormy sky. Looks like stormy seas. Just lovely. Okay, I'm going to get some clean water. And I'm going to pull the rest of this color out and let it just see what it wants to do in that space. And this is my favorite part. And you can see the beautiful granulation that's already happening in Oberon. At the edge, it's got a bit of yellow right there. There's the red and blue happening here. It's just wonderful. Okay, Titania is next. You can see why I was totally smitten with these colors. They are just magical. So Titania, a granulating purple. And yeah, it has a purple, a violet, and a pink. So we'll see all of those shades in this one. So I want to get it nice and thick. And then I'm going to get a little clean water and pull out the edges. And then really draw out that granulation that's going to happen. Beautiful. It's always a surprise. You never know what you're going to get with colors like these, with granulating watercolors. They want to do their own thing. Aphrodisiac is the next color. It's a granulating deep pink. So we'll see what we have. Oh, it's lovely. It looks like wine. Looks like grape jelly. Oh, that's wonderful. My paint water is getting really dark, and that's why I keep an extra pot of water so that I can switch over without having to get up. And like I said, I have 2 more pots of clean water right here because I knew they'd be getting kind of murky. Okay, I'm going to go for my clean water and then tap a little bit of that off, but make sure there's a lot of good water still in the brush and pull it out. Just wonderful. I mean, that is just gorgeous. You could paint shadows with that. You could paint dahlia petals. You could paint deep sunsets. Just a lovely, lovely color. Okay, Ember Queen. I've been dying to see what this one looks like. A granulating reddish orange. And you can see it's sort of brown on the top, which is promising. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's already turned red on the palette itself, on the little pan. Look at that bright red that has just popped out of there. Yeah, this is awesome. What an amazing little color. Ember Queen is perfect. Perfect name. Love all these names, and this is a perfect one. Okay. Since it's so pigmenty, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out my water, my clean water, and pulling the color out and seeing how far I can go with it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to give another couple dots of color down here so it's nice and rich. And it's going to want to move around with that water. And then we'll do one more, an even cleaner one, and drag it a little bit down to the end. Beautiful. Well, these are lovely. I'm so excited to paint with them. They're just going to be fantastic. Look, you can see the dark colors breaking up in there, starting to peek through. I can't resist. We'll put another little bit of dark down on the bottom. Okay, I have to stop now. This is just a swatch card. I could do this all afternoon. These are beautiful, and I'll come back in just a second and we'll have a look at them when they're all dried. But right now, gorgeous, gorgeous, lovely colors. Granulating watercolors from the Tiny Tinkery. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, my paints have dried, and they are lovely. This is the Evermore palette. Gorgeous NYX granulating up here on the top. Let me say a little bit about it. Yeah, the light blue and red really coming through. This bit of gorgeousness right here. Oberon green and blue. It's this beautiful bright green that's coming out of this kind of midnight blue. Just lovely. Perseus is just the ocean. I mean, a little yellow right there, and that is the beach. It's a deep blue, beautiful ocean. Looks like a night sky on a full moon. Just lovely. Cloudscape. Lovely. Could be stormy skies. Could be the undersides of clouds. Just absolutely beautiful. Titania is luscious. Beautiful violet and pink. Purple, violet, and pink. You can see the little pink granulations that are happening right there. Aphrodisiac is amazing. I really love it. I love how the paint is spreading, granulating right down into the little bits of blue that were coming out. And then Ember Queen, just amazing. I don't think I can get it into as good focus here, but the black is granulating on top of the red, and it actually does look like embers. So I'm just in love with these. They are fantastic, and I can't wait to get started painting with them. So excited about these fabulous colors. So excited to get to paint with them. Just watching how they move on the paper, how the paints separate, how the pigments look. Just so excited. Can't wait to paint with the Evermore collection by the Tiny Tinkery. Thanks so much for watching.